The marathon, 26.2 miles of grueling pain. Many refer to this event as the ultimate endurance test, with its history being traced back to the early days of ancient Greece. And while times have gotten faster and shoes even bouncier, athletes from all over the US continue to line up every 4 years for their chance to make their lifelong dreams come true.
On that mile.
Now, most runners out there have big dreams. Maybe it's just to run a marathon, or maybe it's to qualify for Boston. But for the NAZ Elite team, their eyes are set on only one thing, and that's the marathon trials. I'm Connor from Running Warehouse, and our crew traveled nearly 7,000 feet straight up into the mountains of Flagstaff to fully experience the trials and tribulations of the marathon distance. Come along as we see just what goes into preparing for the most important race of an elite runner's life. So you may be asking yourself, what exactly is NAZ Elite, and what is their group all about? Well, we decided to check out the hub of distance running in Flagstaff, the all-new Performance Center, and take a look at the past, present, and future of this elite running team.
Hi, my name is Ben Bruce. I'm one of the original members of NAZ Elite. I've been here since the beginning, and now I'm an assistant coach, and I'm just really looking forward to the future of the team. We've been around for 10 years, and over that time, we've really just performed at a really high level. We've also connected with the community through a lot of group events, and it's just been fun to see our athletes really just race well from, the mile on the track all the way up to the marathon. So in 2014, Ben Rosario and his wife Jen had an idea to start a professional running group, but unlike other professional running groups that have started pro groups that already had a sponsor lined up, they didn't have a sponsor, so they had a few people in town, myself included, my wife Steph, Kellyn, Matt Yano, and a few others. It was tough because Ben and Jen were paying for a lot of the athletes out of their own pocket. And then in 2015, Hoka came on as a title sponsorship. And so it's just kind of a cool story that unlike just going into something where you already have the money lined up, Ben and Jen took that risk to try to start something, and it's become really huge because now we have, we're around 20 athletes. So it's really just a cool story that how far it's come, and just the amount of people we have on the team now and the times that people are running and the accolades that they have is really awesome. Flagstaff was picked for this team mostly because Ben Rosario was living here and just fell in love with the place like many people do. And 7,000 feet is a really optimal place to train. You have places like Camp Verde, Sedona, Phoenix even if you need to go down for workouts that are close to sea level. And so that just became an ideal training spot for it. And so from there, it just was a matter of building the team and getting everyone to buy into what was going on. Having the Performance Center now is really awesome because we used to, have access to all these facilities, but you had to, drive one place for strength. You had to go somewhere else if you needed to use a treadmill when it was snowing. You had to go somewhere else to get a massage. You had to go somewhere else to meet the coaches. And now it just creates that really great team environment because on any given day, if you're in here, someone might be doing a strength session, someone might be meeting with one of the coaches, someone might be using the sauna. So to have it all in one place, it just really gives the athletes kind of like a home feeling, like they can come here and maybe if they, even between runs, they come here and use the sauna and just kind of hang out and do some work on their computer or something and then get ready to go on their second run. From the beginning of the team, it was mostly just Ben Rosario as the main coach, and now we have 3 coaches on the staff. We have Jack, Jenna, and myself. So that gives athletes multiple people to go to if they have questions, and we realize that different athletes will gravitate to different coaches because they maybe just have slightly different philosophies or just slightly different personalities. So it's kind of like when you have 2 parents, you sometimes ask one parent for something and another one for something else. It gives the athletes always someone to go to for whatever they're looking at.
My name is Jenna Reedon. I'm the assistant coach here at Hoka NAZ Elite. I'm entering my 3rd year here and very excited about it. We're gearing up for the marathon trials and very much looking forward to the group that we have going to that race. We're about 3 weeks out from the trials, and this particular session that we're doing is one of our last longer marathon-specific efforts that we want them to go through. So the idea of the session is basically to run marathon pace or marathon effort on heavily fatigued legs. So we want to kind of mimic, that heavy leg feeling that they're going to have later in the race. So we basically do a long run, about 18 miles for most of the athletes, just to get that fatigued legs. And then after that, we transition into a push. So that'll be a marathon-specific effort or pace that we're going to attack at the end of that run. So we have 2 men and 4 women, so 6 total athletes competing at the trials. And so we've elevated each other, and we've gotten to a situation where I think, you know, biasly, we all have a shot. I mean, that's why we're here, that's why we do this. So you can talk about making the team and you can talk about the gravity of that situation, but really for us, we're just trying to capitalize on our fitness, be healthy, get to the line confident, and all those things that are exciting for fans and for everyone to talk about and think about, they'll take care of themselves. In terms of like who to watch on our team, watch NAZ Elite. You know, we're good at the marathon. We've always been good at the marathon. It's the basis and foundation of our team, and it's put us in a position to have a leg to stand on. Okay, let's bring it in. All right, track group, you guys know what you're doing. You guys are going out and back. If you guys can pair up with some of the marathoners to give them company, I think they would appreciate a solid 7 or 8 miles of company before they continue onward. So I think with like both Kellyn and Futsum coming off of New York, they were both the top Americans there. They were both in the top 10, and they've really proven over time and recently, you know, that they belong up front. We have other people on the team that are training side by side with them every day. I mean, Lauren Hagans had a phenomenal debut at Grandma's, and so that was just 1 marathon under her belt. And so she's just itching to get back out there to continue to improve, and she trains side by side with Kellyn and Steph and Aliphine every day. And of course, you've got someone like Aliphine who has won the last trials, and so she knows what it takes. She has that experience, and again, a wealth of knowledge for everyone on our team to pull from. And that's what puts us in a position where we feel confident and we feel ready to compete. I think anything can happen on race day, particularly in the marathon. You know, the marathon is such a unique event, and it's a war of attrition. There's so many things that can contribute to that attrition, physical and mental. And so I just think that what a unique opportunity to test your body and your mind to see just how good you can be.
How's it going so far, do you think?
Great. Everyone is like super smooth, super relaxed. I mean, this is kind of like the easy part of the day, but it's good that their minds are just like relaxed and chill.
Everyone's locked in.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, good energy. I'm excited. One of the things that we want to practice is that transition from feeling comfortable to feeling a little bit uncomfortable. And so after about 18 miles, those athletes will actually change shoes and get into the actual specific shoe that they're going to wear on race day. So for our athletes, it'll be the Rocket X2 or the Cielo X1.
Best? I'm gonna do complete effort. I have no idea what it's gonna be. Okay. Yeah? All right, here we go. Yeah, you're good. Nice and smooth, about 5:20.
About 5:22. Yeah, beautiful job. Just nice and smooth, good breathing, good shoulders. There we go, you two. Just make it as easy as possible. Relax the shoulders. Just roll right along. Pace is excellent. Maybe a little too hot. Let's make this feel relaxed, make it feel easy. Yeah. Keep rolling now, keep rolling, beautiful. 5:27 on that mile. Well done. Finish this out. Come on, Kellyn. Here we go now. Come on now, Ali T. Finish this out, finish this out. Come on now, Ali. Let's go. Watch that car.
Better than the. I wish I could have substituted my workout.
I know her last name.
Cool.
Actually, much better than I expected it to. I think that might have been my best long run ever. It was 23 miles total, but we did 18 miles of an honest, easy pace. So I think we ended up averaging like 6:35. So it was a perfect day, perfect weather. It definitely gives me a good boost in confidence because it was over the time on feet that I'm hoping to run for like a race like the marathon. And just having to focus and grind for that long of a time, especially when you're really tired, that's just you're kind of callousing yourself to what you're gonna face at something like the marathon trial. So definitely a successful day, and it definitely a good confidence boost about 3 weeks out now. So yeah, very happy. Yeah, it'll be a couple more strong sessions and then really just getting to the start line in one piece, mentally, emotionally, physically. So yeah.
One wall, actually, I'm coming back from an injury and I think I'm making progress every week. So today was good, but it still is tough because I'm not where I want to be. So that pill is kind of tough to swallow. I think about 4 years ago and where I was about this time. And I want to make that team so bad this year. And so it's like, I'm going to need everything for me to go perfect. So we still have 1 more week of training. I'm hoping to make a lot more gains in the next week. I think what I've been kind of trying to practice lately is I want to do this for the people that are there for me. I want to do this for my family, for my sponsor, for my teammates, because I won't be here by myself. They've been by my side, especially on the low lows, and so I want to do this for them. That would be a way of me showing appreciation for all they do for me.
Yeah, we're ready. I mean, this is a piece of the equation. You know, there's the mileage and there's the experience, the 10K work, the half marathon work, the marathon pace work. This is just a drop in the bucket, but it's definitely something that proves to the athletes, like, I can do this. I can run the distance and I can run the pace, and I can do it on tired legs. And I think we're definitely ready. Yeah, I think the trials are just special, right? Like, it's a moment in time that you've worked so hard to get to this position in your career, in your life. And not only that, but you're just so eager to see how good can you be. And you want to do that against the best people in the US. And you want to earn that spot. And you want to earn your fitness. And you want to earn everything. You know, you want to be able to show up on the line on race day and get the absolute best out of yourself against the best competition. And that's exactly what the trials is.